I just didn't remember a side, and I was just like, I know he just had like sweet potato fries or something, and I'm like, I bought those potatoes, but I never cooked them. Like, I'll just use these because they're little and they'll cook quick. So yeah. Meanwhile, my stuff had to be in the microwave for 2.5 minutes.
IFLB. Usually how it is.
Yeah.
I showed him I just came downstairs. Can you bring down the gown? And I mean to do that. I guess when I ultimately I was functioning like on no sleep. I was out here on funerals today. Like 200 hours down here working and just taking care of some stuff. But today I came home and took an hour nap. Like I got tired of running around picking up the stuff, going to the grocery store. Yeah, it was I got here, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna walk in and just get in and get out these streets. Cause I was yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It was interesting today. I heard on the radio, you know that situation with Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
With the, he's on this set, he gets this gun, and I know you kept saying, I don't see why a bullet is on the set. And I think when I defended it, you was looking at me kind of crazy. I said, I'm not defending it. From what I understand, I'm with you that the bullet has to be in here, I guess for whatever reason, because other than that, I wouldn't get it either. And long story short, this lady gets killed and he's doing an interview now talking about it. So basically, basically he's sitting there and they play some snippets on the radio. And somebody basically saying, I don't know how much I believe this guy. He's an actor. Like, how much faith do you really have in an actor on a response like that?
I had the same thing when they put Justice Smollett on thing. I was just like,
in a good actor. It's not like he's some low budget straight to DVD movie. This guy's I don't know what you doing, Grammy. What did you win for movies? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got something in his hardware. And he basically saying this, and I guess George Clooney chimed in. And he said that when he has a set with gun, before he is cut, he makes. Again, I'm not saying he makes everybody on set, like he opens the barrel and like shows it to people. It's like Alec Baldwin's response is like kind of blue, like this ain't helping me. Okay, good. He's like, good for you. Okay, you do it. I mean, man, but we did that works for you. Okay, it don't help it, so he ain't really helping. And it's like, whose side are you really on in the situation? Do you have sympathy for Alec Baldwin?
I have understanding for. I understand why people are being empathetic. I'm empathetic about the situation because it appears to be a mistake. Like what, I don't know if there's a foundation of he has some beef with this person, but he said I cocked the gun. He said I never shot that gun.
Well, he explained that. So I'm not familiar with gun, not to that degree. I guess whatever gun he has. It's something where it's still a shot will come out when you're doing something with it, from what I understand.
But there was 3 shots came that he shot.
Yeah, he said he thought the person he didn't think the lady got shot. He thought that she just like passed out or just shocked or something. He didn't even know that transpired till you look down and go, dang, this really happened. So it's just like, and then I was telling you like something that I had received some kind of intel where the person was saying how they have people that you hire on set who's like, and with anything that you do, there's decoration. Like even where you work at, you got Nikhil, who will be the top tier of, if you get corporate coming to town, and somebody's in that big rut, I'm going to hope that even if you ain't working, they're going to ask you to work. Like, hey, could you please do this? Then you got maybe Maybach under you or whoever will be next in line. There's levels to it. From what I understand, the person that was the top tier in that field to really ensure that safety and protocol, this, that, and third, it's going to cost more money, clearly. He didn't want to do that. And the person that he hired to have in place, from what I understand, to oversee safety and protocol, they had some red flags in their background as well. He knew about that. And from what I understand, he's on the production side of this. And that's why I was like, I think he should go to jail. Like, dude, like, somebody's life is gone because you're trying to save a few bucks. Like ultimately.
I don't know about that part.
Interesting.
Because you can save all the money you want to. You have to have this type of gun, right?
Right.
you have to have these type of fake bullets. It's the same as a real bullet. Why do you need just fake bullets? Real bullets shouldn't even exist.
I agree.
So what is the budget cut from? It doesn't make a difference if I say, okay, I'm going to hire my son to walk around with this gun and these fake bullets. At what point do the real bullets get into this facility? Regardless if they have a budget or not, and somebody's checking it or not.
Right.
So if they bought fake bullets and they were actually real bullets, that's something that goes to a whole nother process. And you know what I'm saying? But
so you're saying you on a jury. They decide, hey, what we gonna do to this guy? And you vote no jail. They say, I want to have 12 people decide, should we pursue charges against this guy? And you'll say no charges. Alec Baldwin.
I can't say that. I don't have any information to make that decision.
Okay, I'm saying the information that I received says that he was on the production side and he had an opportunity to hire more people, and the person he had to oversee that particular area, they have red flags on their background. He decided to still go, hey, I want to hire this person. He could have easily spent a few more bucks to hire somebody a little more responsible with no red flags on their background over safety and protocol. This person has, I think, minimum 2 or 3 deficiencies in their background for situations like this where something goes off, something goes wrong. They supposed to allegedly be overseeing this, and they ultimately don't. You on the jury, you get that information. What do you do with it? Should we charge him or no?
Because he's not charging Alec Baldwin.
Interesting. Even despite that information,
we have to find out where this person that person is more responsible to me than Alec Baldwin.
So
because if we know Alec is shooting a gun and he's fake shooting a gun, like something else would have to come up to make it seem like they did that on purpose. Because if somebody's giving Alec the gun, to me, he's not walking around with this gun just waiting because I don't want nobody else to touch it. Other hands had to touch it. And if this person that we hired, I don't care whatever you got on your background, I hired you to make sure this gun is cool, this bullet is fake. If you give it to me and it's real, you are 100% responsible because you gave it to me like that. Because I have no idea what the heck this is because I don't shoot a gun or whatever.
So let's say Alec Baldwin, you believe some jail time should be dished out, or you still just on the fence even about that? Even a person, let's say the person hired, this was on them. Do you feel they should have some charges?
If it is proven that they didn't do their job regarding that, they should. If it's proven that they got somebody mixed some bullets up, there's no proof that it's foul play, that it's a second-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? That it was done with purposefully. And so that's what even because first degree is just not going to cut it.
Go ahead.
So going for second degree, you have to choose that it was like an accident, if you will, or something like that.
See, I talked to a lady about this same situation. And I don't know. This is probably why I'll probably be disqualified from the jury. I told you about that situation where I read this beautiful, aspiring actress who was going to some type of banquet in Las Vegas. Something transpired where there was some nuts in something where they didn't think it was. She had an allergic reaction. They call the ambulance. The ambulance arrives. They get there. A seemingly simple procedure, some kind of valve which would be standard procedure to keep in this ambulance. They didn't because they were trying to save a few bucks. And you know the story. The lady basically had this up-and-coming career, and now she's basically like a quadriplegic with a limited lifespan now, based on somebody just cutting corners and doing X, Y, and Z. I believe you should catch it. You should catch it. It's just like if I'm this person's sister, that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? I know. I get that you don't necessarily go head hunting, but it's like, damn, this open still maybe could have been prevented to me had you just even hired somebody with a little more blah blah blah. Maybe if you did your due diligence and hired the truly best qualification, the candidate for the job, maybe I would avoid, or maybe I'll have a little more sympathy knowing that. But you know, this person had red flags and you still hire them. To me, I think they both should be charged. I don't know to what level of degree that you are doing it, and ultimately neither of them are going to be charged. I mean, that's not going to happen. But it's like people say they want to chase civil suits for certain things. At some point, what does that do for the family? How much money do you really get these people that really is going to
It's always a band-aid. There's never, if a person can be charged, even if a person can be charged, I hear 92% of the time, well, this person locks up, going to be in jail forever, but that's not going to bring my child back. Right. Neither is $1.7 million. it's the same penalty. Like you're not charging the actual person, but you're bandaging the effect. You're doing what you can. Somebody get charged for murder, then I got that. But when somebody says that, it's ultimately they make you feel this is a bandage because that's not gonna bring my kid back. And obviously, people don't want their significant others, their family to be murdered. But that whole ambulance thing that comes from way. That's up there. That's corporate now. Whoever makes that decision, they get that. They get some time for that. So that could be another person.
It's like I found out it was like $2.30 because you buy about a bulk. So it's not like if we walked into to get this, it wouldn't be that for us. But if you buying 100,000 of these, and they just say and they didn't keep this and this supposed. This is like one of the standards of having in an ambulance for allergic reaction. Something so simple. And I said, I'm gonna like, ladies, I'm really digging into this. I think how I even got access to this store. I don't know how I found it. But long story short, I go to this lady Instagram page. You know, I track this lady down, and you see people from, let's say from 12 years ago, 13 years ago. That's the last post. Have you seen Rebecca or whatever her name was? I'm just like, it becomes so cryptic because you gotta be kidding me. I'm pretty sure they know it now, but they're asking because the lady seemingly just disappeared out of thin air. And like I said, you have an allergic reaction to something. You're not thinking that. For the most part, you got bleach for your. You've been hit multiple times with bleach at work, and you do what you do. You go to Walgreens, get what you get, and then you move about your business. So she had to really go for a significant amount of time. I just be like, come on, dude.
Especially when it's involving those nuts, it's just like it's so unfortunate, especially when you want to go out. And who doesn't want to, especially you every day in your life, you want to go out. You don't want to always have to bring your food out or have a specific chef or say don't touch this. Oh please, because I can have that empathy, and I've had the empathy. It was a girl today. So no, we have all of our nuts in these containers, and they're labeled allergens, and they're in this small Lexan always to the corner on the far right hand side. Yeah. All the other condiments, chocolate chips, blah blah blah, they're on this far left side. She's filling up the peanuts. She has a gravy bowl. Don't know if you know what that is. She's filling up the gravy bowl because we use gravy bowls to put like sides of hot fudge in or what have you. She's filling it up fine. She takes the then plain gravy bowl, tap, takes all the particles off, and she goes to put it back into what we put the gravy bowls at. I only remember smacking her hand like this.
Oh, damn.
I said, don't you know you're going to kill somebody?
That's crazy.
Can you go wash all those, take all of them to this one, please?
Yeah.
You could kill somebody. Like, what do they say, hot fudge sundae, no nuts, allergy. We're going to give them this bullet or this gravy bowl with this hot fudge in it, thinking that there's no nuts anywhere, and she just saturated the whole container and it's not clean. So even it could be as unforeseen as that.
Crazy.
Interesting that you bring that up today. It's just like you just don't know. Unfortunately, when you go out, if the person on the line is equally as clean. I always tell people that I would tell the managers when somebody orders something that's gluten free, or they have an allergy, because every time you bring it in dessert, it asks you allergy, and then you type in the options: peanuts, gluten free, blah blah blah. We need a knife with a handle that is a completely different color, like maybe neon green, maybe fiery red, because all the knives in the restaurant are white handles. Yeah. But we have specific bakery handles. So when it's time for us to use that one is somewhere very, very specific with maybe in a holder or something. Yeah. It's kept away from everything and give it to the manager at night and bring it back to the shift to ensure that when that word comes up, it's only used for a specific cake, and that's it. So anything that has an allergy, say it's a ticket with 6 slice of cheesecake, you always make the one with the allergy first. Get that allergy one out the way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you won't touch anything else. Wash your hands, change your glove. At least you did that out the way. But from somebody who has just like slight allergies, my allergies have gotten better. But people die from peanut, like duh. Yeah,
she was. I think it was some type of nut, whatever the lady had going on, and I think you had to even piggyback on what you said with the Band-Aid. You said, "Okay, it doesn't bring anybody back." 1,000% right. And this person doing time don't bring them back. The 1.7 million or whatever I get, it's not gonna bring them back. But I want the best Band-Aids that money can buy. Period. I want if it means this premium blah Band-Aid is, yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna bring it back, but I'm like, okay, I feel that at least people showed empathy for my situation and did X, Y, and Z. They financially compensated me, and it made some people liable. And going forward, it makes people be careful. Even like the whole George Floyd thing. If that didn't do anything else, it's in the future. Police officers are gonna move different because you sitting there watching somebody die, you gonna step up. They got in trouble because they were just sitting there looking. And that guy got slammed. I didn't think he would get all that time, and I'm like, he can hang it up. I mean, I don't think it's not many people riding a buddy on that. You had a couple of these racist militia groups maybe, but whatever on that. So yeah, in the future, even if you are a little intimidated, show superior, I'm like, nah, forget this. And that's why, you got your livelihood on court. You're gonna move a little different.
Be a little verbal. You see people got their phones on, sir. Can we go check? Can we check, sir? Like, he's not breathing, sir. He's not breathing. Like, even like, dude, get out the way. Like, nah, we ain't gonna do this. The old dude is dying over here. You can't even it's not if you're laying down, like, because babies, that's what they call it.
You got him cuffed. So that's the thing with that situation. You can say what you want. He's cuffed. What is he really gonna do? Even if you got a cuff his ankle, okay, get another pair of cuffs and do that. Where is he really truly gonna go? That's the point that for that guy that he don't really have a leg to stand on. I was like, dude, what is was George Floyd a big guy? He's a nice sized guy, but he cuffed. Even getting up with handcuffs and running, you're not gonna run the same level of momentum when you can't move your arms. You running with cuffs, so you ain't gonna get far. So yeah, I get doing something if he's trying to run with the cuffs. Like, dude, he's down in this, that, and third. Like, I don't get what the point of that was, and I'm wondering why wouldn't they just put him in a car? And if you're gonna arrest him, just take him with you.
They did put him in a car, and he was very like moving around or whatnot. They could have got his. They have devices in the car where you can. Again, if the person is moving around, put him on his knees. You're less likely to move around on your actual knees. But if he's moving around in the car, I'm sure he's moving around out. He would have been moving around outside. If you ever see people get pulled over by the police or they're outside and they tell you to get on your knees, you can't go anywhere on your knees and handcuffed. It's like the average person can't just get up on their feet.
Yeah, that's why. So that they do that for a reason.
100%.
I didn't know that.
Your knees is better, even if
so
you're
cuffed like this. Let me see if I sit here, if I can go. Well, I'm not cuffed, but let me see here.
But it'll be behind your back. You have more leverage.
Okay, I'm cuffed. Oh well, I still can move. So okay, but ultimately you ain't doing much.
Yeah, because it's less likely that you're gonna be as successful as you would if you had them in the front of you or if you just standing up.
Right. I'm ultimately not cuffed, so my hands. I know you are cuffed. It's a lot more comfortable. So when you are moving, it's pulling at. So okay, I get what you're saying. That's crazy. That's interesting. Yeah.